Welcome to the Pathways to Surrender podcast. I'm Michael Warmoth, and thank you for joining us for this guided meditation. Please note that these meditations are recorded in a tropical setting with the windows and doors open, so you will hear birds and other sounds. Try not to let them distract you from the words. Let's take a moment now to just get settled in, get comfortable and relaxed. Maybe close our eyes and take some breaths and just listen to the music before the meditation starts. We hear that there is a universal power and presence that is infinite, absolute, and present in every one of us. What is this power and presence? What is its nature? What is it? Where is it? We must remember that in reality, there is only consciousness. All creation takes place within consciousness. But what is that consciousness then? That consciousness is the force, the power, the energy that moves everything, that creates out of nothing. That consciousness is known to us. That is how we know it is real and true. It is not a theoretical, abstract concept. We all have the capacity and the ability to know that consciousness. Even if our lives are totally absorbed with the material world, and we see only cause and effect in that world, there is that within us which always knows the truth. We can divert our awareness so completely that we have no experience of the truth. We can become completely absorbed in the dualistic world. But it does not mean the truth does not exist. It doesn't mean the reality of all creation is not consciousness. Most of us, when we hear the truth, it resonates within us and we know and recognize its truth. At some level, it penetrates our obsession with the dualistic world and resonates within us. But for so many of us, we have made the decision to live life our way from what our idea, right and wrong is, and good and bad, and how things should be. We're not willing to let the universe be the guide, be the director of our lives. We must consider this carefully, because it makes all the difference in how we feel, how we live, how our lives are experienced. Doing things our way is both subtle and nuanced and very blatant. There are many different ways which we cling to our way, which may not have really exposed to consciousness. But they can be brought into conscious awareness. If we question our motives for everything we do, especially if there is an emotional reaction to not doing it, when we have strong emotional reactions to not getting our way or doing things our way, there's something looking to be brought into consciousness. There's a healing. There is an old idea needing to be let go of. But the most fundamental idea needs to be let go of is that we are something. We are somebody. That this idea we have about ourselves being a separate, independent being is completely an illusion, a creation of our own imagination. Something we have developed over years. Devotion to the idea that we have to do things our way can be very hard to accept the truth of our being nobody. Not that we are nothing. We are an individual and unique expression. That consciousness we were referring to before. That infinite, universal, creative power. And as an expression of that consciousness, we have all the qualities of that consciousness, all the creative potential exists within us. If we will allow ourselves to be available to it, if we will say yes to it, if we will accept that it is real and true, the only qualification to making that power available to us is how much we trust and allow it. It is completely our decision. Essentially, the choice comes down to whether we believe we are separate, whether we only trust in our will, or whether we will trust in a greater will, a greater intelligence, a greater power. It is the use of our will that we must come to understand. Our will is our ability to direct our conscious awareness and attention we can say no to reality. We have that ability to believe in things that aren't true, to act as if they are, and even to insist that they are. We can use our will to direct our attention, our awareness back to dwelling in the truth. And so, that is our choice. Right now, what will we do with our will? When we put our will to anything, if we are wholehearted, we will accomplish what we set out to do. Unfortunately, so much of the use of our will is misguided and has unfortunate consequences. The more we use our will to control and manipulate, the more side effects there are. Let us use our will only to remember to become present, to dwell in the moment, to put our conscious awareness only on the truth. That truth being that there is a divine and perfect order in this moment. There is a divine and perfect creative power alive within us, an infinite intelligence available to us, and that there is no need to control and manipulate, to doubt, to fear. We will face the fear of being nobody. we will no longer need to fear anything. We are addicted to our identity, to the idea that we are somebody. It is hard to give up. And yet, remember, there is that within you which knows the peace, the expansion, the connection of the reality of who we are. And there's that within us which longs for only that, desires only that knowing, that experience. Give up being somebody. There's nothing to lose. Everything is available to you. Nothing is lost. This is the moment. Now, you can use your will to choose a different way, the way of surrender and allowing, being one with the flow of the divine. It is absolutely real. It is here, now. Devote yourself fully, and you will see it's true. You will know it's true. For it is real within you, it is alive within you. It is the source of your being, the very essence of your existence. Nothing can change that. You are an expression of the one consciousness, inseparable. There is nothing else. Let yourself be immersed in the power and presence of that. Thank you for listening to this episode of our podcast. If you would like more information on these meditations and teachings, you can visit pathwaystosurrender.com. You might be interested in our other podcast, Pathways to Wholeness. These are episodes of meditative teachings designed to help us move to the next step in our journey, letting go and learning to surrender, overcoming resistance. That's Pathways to Wholeness. Look for the next episode soon. We'll be uploading them every couple of days. See you next time.